today we are going to start chapter 12, that is let's color different parts as we like it. So here we will learn about decimal fraction. So what is this about decimal? If a number is written like this, 0.2, so that means this point indicates the decimal which we can write 2 by 10, that is 2 parts of 10 equal parts. So if I write 0.05, that means 5 divided by 100. These two zeros are indicating that the decimal is 2 places before the number. Here is 5 and 2 places before that we are putting the decimal, because here we have 5 by 100, that is 5 parts of 100 equal parts. Okay. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about this only, that is this fraction, and we will expand them. Now how we can know, how we can just compare these numbers? First two number we have point decimal, another number we have 0.05. So here I want to compare these two number and I want to see which one is the greater and which one is the smaller. So 2 by 10, so point decimal is 2 by 10 and 0.05 is 5 by 100. So we can only compare two numbers if and only if the denominator is same. Here we have 10, so it is not same. So what we are doing, we are multiplying 10 here and we are multiplying 10 over in the numerator and the denominator. So what we get, 20 by 100 here, and here we are getting 5 by 100. So the first one is 20 parts of 100 equal parts and the second one is 5 parts of 100 equal parts. Of course 20 is greater than 5, then 20 by 100 will be greater than 5 by 100, then of course we can write 0.2 is greater than 0.05. By this we need to compare the numbers. Next, the next thing we need to do, that is by arranging this number in ascending or descending order. Here we are having two numbers, so we can have three numbers also. So in the next case we are taking three numbers and try to arrange them in ascending order. So here I am taking from your book only. The number is 0.71, 0.33 and 0.89. So what we are going to do here, we are only going to do very easy thing. The same thing I will write this number in fraction. So this one will be like this. Here we can see the decimal is in same places, that is 2 places before the number. So here all the numbers will be 100 in the denominator, no need to change. So 89 is the greatest, so it is the greatest number. As it is written in an ascending order, so I will write the smallest number first. So 0.33 is the smallest, it is less than 0.71 and it is less than 0.89. So this is the largest number. By this you need to just get the answer. Like this you can arrange a number in ascending or descending order. Next what we have, in next case we have that we will convert the mixed fraction or improper fraction in decimal fraction. Here we have some mixed fractions or improper fractions where the denominator is 10, 100 or like that only. So in that case how we can convert them in decimal fraction and how we can write. Suppose I am taking an example 2 1 by 10, if this is the number. So this is a mixed fraction, we can see. We will change this like 2 plus 1 by 10 like this. So as we have already we have done, we have to take 10 as decimal because here in the denominator is 1. So 10 I am taking, so 1 into 10, sorry 10 divided by 1 into 2, that is 10 into 2 plus 1. So the number is 21 by 10. So what I am going to do, I am going to change in decimal. So 10 means we will put the decimal one place before the number, that is here, that will be 2.1. So how we will write this? This we will write 2.1, just like this. Now take a different number like this. We am taking Okay, the same thing we will do 33 plus 33 by 100. Now here 100 will be the LCM. 33 into 100 plus 33. 33 is 100 into 3300 plus 33 divided by 100. So here we get 33 plus 33, 330 plus 33, so we get this only divided by 100. 100 means we will put the decimal 2 place before the number. So 2 zeros 2 places like here. So the so here this number is we can write 33.33. So this number is 33.33. So here we are going to do like this. Just need to convert this number in decimal fraction. So here we are going to mix fraction to decimal fraction. In the next part we will do what? We will do the opposite thing, that is we will expand this decimal fraction. A number will be given, we need to expand. Suppose the number is like this only. Now as we know the any number like this 250, what we write? That this is the unit place, this is the 110 place, this is 100 place. If there is another number, this will be 1000. If there is another number, this will be 10,000. Just like this we know how to do this one. Now if a number is before the decimal, the number before the decimal, what we will call them? So this is unit place, this is tens place, this is 100 place. A number which is just after this decimal will be known as a 10th place, TENTH, 10th place. And the number which is 2 places before the decimal, which will be in the hundredths place. This place means 2 by 10 and this place means 5 by 100, right? Just like here, unit place means 9 into 1. What is the place value of this? 7 into 10. Place value of 100, 1 into 100. Just like that, if a number is after the decimal, we will put like this, we will do like this, that is 2 divided by 10, 5 divided by 100. Just like this we need to do this. So here I will take some examples. I will take here you have in 148 in your page, in this page you have the let's draw a chart below. Here you have some of the number which I am going to do 449.46. So this you can write that this is unit 10, 100, this is 10th place and this is 100th place. So what we will write? 400 plus 40 plus 9. After the decimal this will be 4 by 10 and of course this will be 6 by 100, just like this. Okay, and if they ask you to write in words, so you will write 400 49.446 you can write. No, sorry. After decimal you cannot write 46, you will write 46 only. After decimal you cannot write 46, you will say this is a 46 because after decimal you are using, so you cannot write like 46. This you need to be careful, okay? This is very, very important. Okay, next one I am taking. So here same thing is given, but here the number is given like this. So I need to form that number, then I can read the write the number in decimal. So what I am going to do? So we know that is unit 10, 100, unit 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So it is in 10,000 place. So 6, then 0, 0, then 70, 70. There is no ones or something like that. So we will put decimal, and in 10th place it is 1, in 100th place it is 5. So number is like this, that is unit 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, that is 60,070.15. So this number will be 60,070.15 like this. So here we have done till this one, that is to expand this number. The last part of this chapter is to convert the number in proper or the fractions in proper or improper fractions. Means that from decimal to you will convert them proper or improper fraction, and if a fraction is improper, then you will convert them into mixed fraction. So that's the opposite. Here I am taking an example, that 0.25. So this I will change in proper or improper. I don't know whether it will be proper or improper. So first I am trying. We get that this will be 25 by 100, right? Because decimal is 2 places before the number. So this is a proper fraction because the denominator is greater than the numerator, and here we can change this fraction to reduced fraction. That is, reduced fractions means we can cancel the numerator and the denominator. That's why. Okay, now so what we can do, that we can divide this 25 and 100 by 5 only. So I can do this, that 5 5s are 25 and 100, if I dividing by 5 we will get 20. Again I can divide this number by 5 and I can get 5 1s are 5 and 5 4s are 20. Just like this I can divide this number, I can get 1 by 4. This is the reduced fraction of this fraction 0.25. And as this is a proper fraction, we don't need to change this into mixed fraction. Now taking another number 3.25. If this number is given, now I want to change into this fraction. So 325 divided by, here the decimal is 2 places before, so I will write 100. Now this is 325 and this is 100, and as we can see, this 100 is, the denominator is less than the numerator, and for that this is an improper fraction. And if a fraction is improper, we will change them to mixed fraction. Now first we will do what? We will cut these fractions, because we can reduce them by cutting the numerator and by cancelling the numerator and the denominator by 5. So what I get, if I cancel this 325 by 5, if it by 5, if I try to do that, so 665 here I will get, and here I will get 20. Again I am cutting this with 5, so I will get 13, and this I will get 4. So this is the reduced fraction that I get. Now I will convert them into mixed fraction. For that I need to do what? I need to divide the 13 by 4. So I get 3, 12, 1. So the answer is, whatever in the quotient that I will write here, the remainder I will write here, and the number which I am dividing, by which I am dividing, that will be in the denominator. So the answer is 3 whole 1 by 4. This is my answer. Let's take another example from your book only. I am taking another example. From your book I am taking that, suppose the number is given like this. Suppose the mixed fraction is given 2 whole 1 by 50. So what I need to do, I need to come to the reduced fraction. 50 into 2, that is 100. So 101 by 50, that I am getting here. Now what I am doing, that is here a box is given like this, into 2 divided by into 2. Here we get this answer. Okay, that means we are dividing this number, and this number is a reduced fraction. This is the reduced fraction. Okay, by reducing this fraction we get this 101 and by 50. So what we need to do, we need to find the actual fraction. So I am putting this number here. So the actual fraction was like this. We divide this, we cancel this two fraction by 2 and 2, then we get 101 and 5. So the actual fraction is 202 by 100, that is the actual fraction is 2.02. This was the actual fraction. Okay, we are going from this portion to this portion, going backward in calculation. So this chapter is completed. Here we need to do this kind of sum only, and in the next chapter we will do that sum of this decimal addition and subtractions.